A few years ago when I actually sat down and had not a whole lot of life, but I actually played video games, I did play the new Tomb Raider games, and they are actually really awesome and fun games. So when this trailer came out, it obviously looked like they're going off these new games that came out, and after seeing this movie, it really feels like I was literally kind of playing the game from like 3 years ago, but watching it on the big screen, and that was just a fun experience. Tomb Raider. Yes, another video game adaptation into a movie. Last time we had a movie like this, that movie was called Assassin's Creed. And if you've seen my review, and you know how much big of a fan of Assassin's Creed I am, and you know how much I just love that movie. That movie was god-awful. So, after that monstrosity, going in this movie, I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous because I actually do like the new Tomb Raider games, and this movie is definitely based off those games, not the 1990s big boobs Lara Croft walking around, which Angelina Jolie did like in the early 2000s. Those movies are pretty cheesy, stupid to be honest. So this movie was taking the 2013 game and bringing it to life, and this movie stars Alicia Vikander as Lara Croft, and she plays this woman who is just... she's awesome. The first 10 minutes of this movie, they really do make Lara Croft an awesome, relatable character that you can just follow through this journey. And she finds out that her dad, once he's gone missing, she finds clues leading to this island which Walton Goggins is on, and they're trying to find this tomb that has something to do with her dad. Is he dead? Is he alive? That she goes there to find out, and then there's big adventure with tombs, lost arks, and it's a fun movie, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hate this movie at all. I didn't love it, but I did not hate it, and that makes me happy. First things first, the biggest positive that everyone is going to say, and then they should say, is Alicia Vikander as Lara Croft. She's now Lara Croft to me. She nailed it. She is awesome. She's a great character. You care for her. Like in the beginning, the first 30 minutes, it's not even her on the island. It's just her figuring these clues out. You care for her and you want her to succeed, and how she's like a low-life kind of person who doesn't want to sign the papers to get her dad's inheritance. Like, she's just an awesome character. And Alicia Vikander, she's a badass. She gets all fit in this movie, and she's hot, and she does some awesome scenes. Yes, sometimes the CGI with her was a little bad, but for the most part, Alicia Vikander as Lara Croft, I honestly do want to see her do another one as her, with her as Lara Croft. I really would. Walton Goggins, he was fine as the villain, but I am disappointed by him because honestly, anyone could have played his part. He didn't have much to do, but his acting really did make the villain stand out a little bit more than usual. But to be honest, if you really look at it, anyone could have played his part, and Walton Goggins is such a good actor, they should have used him a lot more. Nick Frost also makes an awesome cameo in this movie, and I really like that. And the positive thing is the directing. The directing is actually really good. The action scenes are awesome. There's an awesome bike race in the very beginning of this movie. And again, this movie felt like the video game. It totally felt like it. How she shoots the bow, how she gets hurt, how she's running through the jungle, how she jumps. It felt like the video game, and I liked that, but it also felt like a movie. It wasn't just like, hey, let's just put the video game on screen. It felt like a movie with characters, emotions, plot points, artifacts. It kind of felt like Indiana Jones at some points, and it felt like a movie with some great nods to the video game, which I really liked. I really dug that stuff. But my main issue is there's a thing that happens that, like, when she gets on the island, it slows down a little bit, but then something happens, a character is brought up, and it felt so out of place. Like, you were like, we just went through all this, and now we're getting this in this part, and why is this there? And it totally derailed the movie for the last third act, pretty much. I was like, there's no point for this, and that was my biggest issue. It felt so like, why did you do this? Like, why? But that was my biggest issue with the movie. But for the most part, it is very predictable. It's very note-to-note, usual mystery island, like all that kind of stuff, like Indiana Jones kind of stuff. It's very note-to-note. It's very, you know what's going to happen kind of stuff. But as a Tomb Raider fan, as an enjoyable movie, it is those things. It's an enjoyable movie. It's not the best video game movie we've ever gone, but it's definitely a step forward from Assassin's Creed. This is the direction we need to go, and I think we're starting to get there, guys. As long as they don't make poop, they keep making this and get a little bit better with a few little things, we're going to have a lot of video game movies, and they're going to be awesome. But Tomb Raider was definitely a solid, good movie. Nothing terrible, nothing great. It's a solid movie, and I'm going to give it a B-. I think if you go see it in theaters, that's fine, but I would wait just on TV because, again, it's just a note-by-note kind of action movie. But Alicia Vikander, if you do get a sequel, I definitely want her as Lara Croft because she was great as her. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.